So Sunday was a referendum and indictment on Mike Zimmer. It was all about him, right? And usually you would think that the onus, the taking ownership of your football team would be on the head coach, but yeah. But you're fresh off the new extension, as well as the massive exodus on defense, as well as kicking a couple of your assistants to the curb. A bunch of new toys on defense. Got to coach them up, get after Aaron Rodgers, and then all the young cornerbacks just do their thing. And who Zimmer, by the way, Zimmer's had a very solid run of success against Rodgers, but then the vaunted Zimmer Hellfire Defense gave up 522 yards of offense, the second most in Zimmer history, as well as they gave up 43 points, by far the most given up in Zim defense history. So, yeah, it's a great way to come out of the gate, as well as the 18 minutes and 44-second time of possession for the offense is the lowest in a regular season game since they started recording said stat in 1977 per Ben Gessling of the Star Tribune. Really? Wow. And also that offensive time possession is a direct indictment on the defense, as well as that number was a lot worse before they got some garbage time drives going on. But I digress. As well as this was the first time that Aaron Rodgers has not been sacked in the Zimmer era, which is absolutely insane. As well, this is the first time Aaron Rodgers has not been sacked against the Vikings since 2010 per Andrew Kramer, which is just so frustrating. All off season it's leading up to that, and it's just like 2020 really is the worst. Are you kidding me? The pass rush was non-existent without Daniil. You understand that. But even the interior rush was inept. And we talked about the impact of the fans. Basically, the Packers had a neutral site / almost a home game since they were able to operate without crowd noise. I get it. All teams around the league are dealing with that. And also, the cornerbacks, which have been Zimmer's pride and joy, it's been the most heavily invested position in terms of draft picks, as well as money to a degree, since Zimmer's got here. They were an unmitigated disaster. And I do trust Zim. I think that things will get better because, frankly, they can't get much worse. I still believe in Hughes and Holton Hill. Okay, as well as Cameron Tiny Dancer, get Hefe Gladney on the field and maybe have a stew going. But, man, again, cornerbacks are your thing, Zimmer. They've been your thing since Dallas, since you worked under the gutless bastard in Atlanta. They've been your thing since time immemorial. What is going on here? And also, again, this is nothing new. The whole no call, no show for Zim. There's at least one game a year where the Vikings would just come out flat. Zimmer blames the players. It's kind of on Zim, but yeah. So 2014 was at Lambeau, the 42-10 loss on Thursday night. Not great. 2015, the Monday Night Football opener versus the Niners, Seahawks, as well as the Seahawks original 38-7. So that was the year the Vikings played the Seahawks in the regular season at US Bank Stadium. Yeah, it's weird that the Seahawks can actually play here as opposed to the other way around. 2016 was a 34-6 laying an egg at home against the Colts. The one where they kept Chad Greenway on the field in coverage, which was great. 2017, 38-7, of course. Yeah, the biggest game in your collective lives, home Super Bowl on the line, 38-7. Great. 2018, Buffalo, 27-6. Josh Allen leaping over Anthony Barr. Wonderful. 2019 Bears Chiefs games against backup quarterbacks, games that you would have loved to have, as well as, of course, the Niners divisional round. Again, the biggest game of that season. Okay. So, like clockwork, you can set your watch that this team will not show up for Mike Zimmer at least one game a year. Hopefully, this was that. Hopefully they just got it out of the way, just got out of their system early, got rid of all the bad juju. That is 2020 in a nutshell. That was the only game. That is and then they'll actually play Vikings football the rest of the way. And also, what's embarrassing for Zim is that the Kubiak offense actually pretty damn good when Zimmer's defense allowed it to be on the field. And Zimmer has tried to outsource the offense for years. I'll take care of the defense. So, the offense looks good now under Gary Kubiak, Super Bowl winning head coach, and then that defense is like 50 shades of poop. Great. And yes, all is not lost. It is 1 week. The team has bounced back before. Remember, 2018, Week 5, that Thursday night game, that shootout in LA at the Coliseum, the Vikings gave up 38 points and 556 yards to the Rams, which is the most yardage surrendered in the Zimmer era. But that defense rallied around, and they ended up the season number 4 in yards, as well as number 9 in total defense. So keep hope alive. There's a lot of talent in that defense. Kendricks is actually the team captain, or at least he should be. So keep hope alive. But there's a lot of things that have to be fixed. Like Zimmer needs to figure out his cornerback room. There's no help coming in free agency. You can't trade for anyone. And also, it's got to come together fast. And also, I don't know. Do you have to go back to that stupid cornerback rotation that you had last year, where Xavier Rhodes, highly paid Xavier Rhodes and highly paid Trey Waynes weren't getting it done, so you had to work in guys? Is that it? But work in Gladney, Harrison Hand, is he ready? Is Chris Boyd better? Got to figure something out, man. Also, generating some semblance of a pass rush. Yes, getting Daniil back would be huge, as well as Yannick he's been in the building for 6 practices, as well as he got tweaked in the first game. But figure something out. Kick and Foddy inside like you did last year with him and Weatherly. Get something going. Blitz and take more chances, because if you're going to strike out, you may as well strike out swinging instead of looking. But there's a lot of work. There is going to be a lot of work. And again, hope upon hopes, that this is the one no-call, no-show game of the season that the Vikings always seem to do under Zimmer. So fix it. Fix it. All right, so your thoughts, Zimmer. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull, production value.